continue to make sure that I'm giving you guys right information. And so I'm looking at some of the questions that have come in from some of the customers as well as people that have talked to me, and they really want to understand this whole concept of an Amazon affiliate blogger. And so that's really what this hangout is about. So let me begin by saying that probably when people start to look at how they want to get involved online, they'll start to look at blogging. And that's an excellent way, because the whole concept of blogging in some ways is to begin your ability to communicate and your expertise to people, and you do it through a blog. Now, one of the issues with that, of course, is that according to some of the mentors that I have, the average blogger earns about $1 a month, so not much money. Now, on the other hand, some of the other things that are online that you can get involved in that may not be on the up and up. I'll just put it that way. But we all know and we feel comfortable with the idea of e-commerce. Most people, especially in the United States, have purchased things online. It's becoming more and more common to do that. More and more things that you can do are being purchased online. I think money exchange is happening easier through mobile apps. So we're becoming very comfortable with online transactions, whether it's through purchasing things or consuming things, etc. So from that standpoint, we all agree that e-commerce is here and it's only going to get bigger, right? Now, the other thing that just recently came to my attention about Amazon is that 40% of Amazon's income or revenue that comes in, let's just say revenue, that's a more appropriate term here. So 40% of Amazon's revenue is tied to affiliate commissions, meaning that Amazon sort of initiated this idea of a referral-based commission plan, meaning that if I said, hey, why don't you come and take a look? I use this shovel. It's an excellent shovel. Here, click here, and you can purchase the shovel. I got it on Amazon. If you followed through those steps because of your friend's recommendation and you made a purchase, your friend would receive a commission from your purchase. It didn't cost you anything more, but Amazon is willing to say, you know, thank you so much for the business. I'm encouraging you to do that more. So please do so, and here's some money to encourage you to do that. So you earn an affiliate commission. So from that standpoint, Amazon's obviously started with books. And I remember just starting in the internet world, people would put the little links to Amazon books onto these websites because they were sort of understanding that, hey, I want to earn some money from my blog. I'm writing about weddings. I'm doing photography, whatever. What are ways that I can monetize my blog? And so Amazon sort of stepped in, was the first ones to sort of say, well, why don't you put links on your site to refer people to me? And so that was sort of the beginning of the affiliate program. And now affiliate marketing is a huge industry, all different types of businesses, whether it's physical product stores, digital product stores, travel companies, you name it. You can go to one of the largest affiliate conferences in North America, the Affiliate Summit. I've gone there multiple times, and you can walk up and down and see all the different merchants that are looking for affiliate partners. And so Amazon's just one of them. Now here's where I want to put together this whole idea of Amazon Associates or Amazon Affiliates and blogging, because I've mentioned already the problem with blogging is that the average blogger only makes $1 a month. And here's the reason for that, most blogs are set up so that they don't have a lot of buy buttons around them. And really, I mean, just to be frank, the more buy buttons that you have on your blog, the more money you are able to make. And so that becomes a big issue, because people will blog and blog and blog, but they haven't even really thought about ways that they can make money. And actually, one of the things that I do with my my Alpha Leverage Formula training program is to help people know that, the blog is great because it helps position your expertise, and that's wonderful. In fact, that's a key part to the Alpha Leverage Formula. But the other component is what I call the strategic marketing funnel. And so you have these opportunities to build a relationship with these people that find you, and you really only need 1,000 people that you can serve, and you can share your expertise and you help them along in their journey. just like I'm doing here. I'm helping people with e-commerce because it's a journey that I've been on, and this is a way that I can help people, as well as I'm just providing very inexpensively some tools to get people started, some software, so you don't even have to do any of the technical issues, which can become an obstacle. But nonetheless, you put yourself out there and you start to promote this type of content, and then people will be drawn to you, and then you have opportunities to do business with them as you help them along the way. That's being a salesman, and that's what you do. That's a business. And actually, that's another point, is sometimes bloggers don't really set themselves up as a business, right? They sort of set it up as a hobby, as a diary. But then they struggle, like, why I'm wasting a lot of time and I'm not making a lot of money. It's because they went into it wrong. They didn't go into it as a business. And so at Empowered Ecom, I basically teach people to monetize their passion and to create it into a business. I mean, I have a friend, I'm so excited that, because I talk with a lot of people, and you wouldn't believe that people are like, no, I don't have an expertise, no one will listen to me. And then I start asking them questions, and we can find out that they do have some expertise that has a perfect opportunity for them to build a business around. And so I have a friend, he's an excellent gardener, but he's created a very specific type of niche of gardening. And I went online and I showed him that there are thousands of people every month looking for his expertise. He needs to get himself out there. Now, if he just did a blog, he would get himself out there. People would find him. I would show him all the ways that he can make sure that he can be found. But he doesn't have a business. He'd be just basically, they'd be picking his brain virtually. So what we would do is we would set it up that he could start to not only give results in advance, and he would help people in this niche of gardening, but then he would show his special processes, his special methods, and then if people are interested, he can create little mini courses where they can work on a specific task, and he can really invest a lot of time, maybe about 6 hours of his time, to train this small group, and he would really only have to charge like $18 to $30 for 6 hours worth of training. And so for those that are interested to take that training, he's now made it available. Now what he can do is he can supplement that expertise with the Amazon affiliates. So really that's why I am really excited about Empowered Ecom, because it really helps people get stepped into becoming an Amazon affiliate, but it's really about your own expertise. I think that the name that I picked is I want to empower you to establish your business and make a key component of it is e-commerce. E-commerce is really just commerce. It's business. It's doing business together. It just so happens that you're doing it on the internet. And what's really amazing about that is that you can now reach your niche all over the world. In fact, at Empowered Ecom, we have customers all over the world. It actually surprised me. I was not expecting to have the response of entrepreneurs finding Empowered Ecom in Europe, down in Australia, New Zealand, and in Japan, and up in Canada. I was short-sighted. I was thinking, oh, it's just a US thing. But really, there's entrepreneurs all over the world that are interested in Amazon affiliates and e-commerce and using the internet to build a nice side income that could grow into something amazing. That's really just up to you how big you want your business to be. In some cases, you just want it to be a lifestyle business. Other people, they want to become, the next GoPro. Where that originally was sort of this idea of a lifestyle business. You just create some cameras, sell to some local surfers. Who knew that GoPro would become this multi-billion-dollar company? And so that happens all the time. So we talked about two mistakes that bloggers make. One is that they don't have enough buy buttons on their store, and they potentially don't really have this idea of this funnel and how they're going to monetize the people that are going to come in and provide them different services, understand their target market and what their need issues are whatsoever, right? So now let's talk about Amazon affiliate. Now there's some people that jump into Amazon Associates program and they start putting links all over the place, but they don't understand why it's not working. And there's a couple reasons for that. They don't really have a cohesive plan. So you really want to make sure that you put all your links into one location and you build this content around it so that people are encouraged to go through. Plus you can have other information on that site. So it's not always about click here, click here, click here, right? So what we've done in Empowered Ecom is we've just combined all the components of blogging which is the ability to write content, title it. It's what you see is what you get in our store system. You can tag it, you can add the products you want. And then in the store side, when you load in all these products from Amazon and you categorize them and you can build this very valuable store around your niche, then you can tie in and you can tag those products with the same type of information that you were putting into your article. So you basically are creating an affiliate store blog, or you can call it an affiliate blog store. Take your pick. But what I've done is I've taken all the e-commerce understanding from all those years of doing e-commerce, combined with what I saw was working right with the blogging community, which is that they were creating content, they were positioning themselves as an expert, and they were writing in a way that was educational as well as humorous, potentially, or entertaining. So sometimes it doesn't even have to be humorous, but you find it entertaining. And if you can create that type of niche where you're entertaining and educating people, they'll continue to come back. And they want to do business with you because you become this attractive character for them, all right? So that really is, in a nutshell, this whole concept of blogging, some of the do's and don'ts of blogging, as well as affiliate, the whole Amazon affiliate site. Now, here's a bonus. Some people sometimes can get discouraged because the commissions from Amazon, over time, they realize they start to outgrow the commissions from Amazon. And it really just depends on what you want to do. But the one issue with Amazon is that, first of all, you're not really developing your own list of people. All right, so you're bringing all these people in, but then if you constantly, 100% of the time, are always pushing them to Amazon, you really are not developing that community and that culture. So bloggers really understand this whole idea of creating this subculture, the sub-community, where people can just feel connected through this blog. Affiliate marketing, and this is one of the issues I sort of had with affiliate marketing in some ways, was it was very underground, it was very behind the scenes. You didn't know who was spamming your inbox with stuff from Pimsleur Language or, I don't know, some pharmaceutical, who knows. That's affiliate marketing, and they sort of do things in the shadows, and they don't really want to be known. And so I feel that Empowered Ecom is really not about being in the shadows, being hidden. It's really about being who you are, being authentic, putting yourself out there. Just like I'm putting myself out there with Empowered Ecom. I'm not hiding behind some store. You're talking with the founder. This is the person that you'll be doing business with. And so that's much better than not knowing what's going to happen. And so I find that bloggers have the personality, they have the people out there, but they don't have the ideas of commerce, they don't have the monetization ideas. And then we have the affiliate marketers, they're all about making a buck, but they do it in a way that's not a sustainable business, because sometimes they're using tactics that get shut down. And so they have to move on like a nomad, just trying to figure out how to make the next money. So maybe they find the hot product and then they spam people and then they get shut down. Well, that's not a business either. So at two extremes of affiliate marketing and blogging, you find two businesses that are struggling. One, affiliate marketing has no sustainability because they're not building a community and they're not positioning themselves as an expert. Instead, what they're doing is they're hiding in the shadows, spamming people. Right, so good for them that they're getting shut down. Yeah, it's sort of justice. But on the other hand, we have people that are bloggers, that are experts at entertaining, but they don't have the buy buttons around their site to make money. So now they've got an issue too, because how long can they continue to do that before they just either exhaust themselves or they lose interest because they're not building a business, all right? So Empowered Ecom combines the affiliate, Amazon affiliate component, as well as the blogging component. But even more than that, you can create banners to other programs. There's a lot of programs in our training we talk where you can find those programs where you can make higher commissions. And we also have capability that you can find vendors and you can start to ship your own products. And you don't even have to store them. We'll teach you all about drop shipping. And not only that, some of the tools that we built in is that you can also start to sell ebooks. You can deliver digital products. So we've got a system for that. All right. So now you're starting to see that it's really not just Amazon affiliate commissions that I'm about or what Empowered Ecom about. It's about you. You position yourself as an expert. You position yourself as a business, and then you start to build products and you supplement them with other type of affiliate programs, then you serve your community. That, my friends, is an excellent affiliate blogging model to begin with, but you also become a business. And that's ultimately the goal. Monetize your passion, become an entrepreneur, get out there. We create the website, we help you get started. And that, in a nutshell, is the Empowered Ecom. So what I'd like to do, you know, sometimes, I've done this before, is I can switch to my screen. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch to, yeah, let's go over here. So you're going to see, I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to move something so you can see everything. So I'm going to present to everyone. All right. So what you can see here is the, let's see, I've got to get used to this is because I through the screen share, I can't really do what I want to do. So maybe if I go like this, I can see it. Okay, so hopefully you are seeing the screen. This is Snow Season Sports. This is actually something I did for my son. He's a big skier. He loves this stuff. So you can see that not only does he have the ability to create content, in this case, what we did was we, you know, he pointed out some videos that he loved, and I said, well, let's just curate the videos that you really liked, and let's put these out there. So this is an example of just curating content, help people say, hey, if you're looking for bridge or bowl skiing videos, I put together some top ones. But you can also put together products. So in a lot of cases, there was, with bridge or bowl, there's some avalanche safety training. So you went through some products that are important for avalanche safety training. So from that standpoint, you can see all the opportunities through Empowered Ecom. I don't know if you're able to, yeah, it looks like you were able to see my screen now that I look at the screen and I see that I'm on the avalanche safety training. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch back, and here we go. So here I am, I'm up in my office. I'm going to get going on the rest of my day here, but it's a challenge for me on a daily basis to create content. Sometimes I put out screen shares, and sometimes I put out Hangouts, and then who knows what we're going to have plans for tomorrow. But it's about being consistent. And in fact, that's the last message I want to leave with you, is that to any business, the most successful people that I've seen in business are those that are consistent and persistent. So if you work every day a little bit on your business, when you look back on it, if you keep a journal, I keep a sort of it's sort of a work business journal, which means every day I put down the tasks I'm going to do for that day. So a to-do list, I put down meeting notes, I put down phone call notes. But then I've got a whole shelf full of these. I mean, 20 years of doing business where I can actually go back and I can pick out a year, and I can open the book up and I can say, what was I doing in 2002? What was happening in 2005? What was happening in 2009? And I can see, what have I learned? What are some tips? And it obviously it's a good thing. So, and it builds a momentum for your business, and it helps you be consistent. So with that, I want you to enjoy your day. Thank you so much for spending this time, this short amount of time, to understand about Amazon affiliate blogging and the concepts that you can do, whether it's using Blogger or whatever, or Empowered Ecom, of course. And if you have any questions, you can find me, real person, Facebook, Brian Metzger. You can find me on LinkedIn. Connect with me on LinkedIn, no problems. I do a lot of business on LinkedIn on a daily basis, so I'm there, I'm pretty active. You can see Twitter. I'm pretty social media savvy, and I just look forward to getting to know you better. All right. So with that, I'm going to sign off, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.